Hey everyone, it's me Otaku Sensei here to bring the news of the day. So, Chinese authorities have just arrested 4 people in suspicion of being associated with a website called B9GOOD, which has been determined to be one of the largest anime piracy sites aimed at Japanese people. Authorities believe the 33-year-old unemployed man running the site had earned between 6 to 7 million won, or about 873,000 to 1 million United States dollars from the site, and had paid 2 female suspects to upload files. The 38-year-old man who was arrested earned about 300,000 won, or about $444,000 from advertising fees and files uploaded. And to make matters worse, the website had received over 300 million visits between January 2021 and December 2022. So, in response to all this, Japan's Content Overseas Distribution Association filed a complaint with China and also launched the cross border enforcement project to identify operators of piracy websites through digital forensics and open research intelligence research. Now, you see, this is kind of funny to me because trying to stop piracy is basically trying to cure men of the masturbation addiction. Then you know it that like the late at night breeze going at it hard to a picture or video of Stormy whatever her name is, then bam, post-like clarity hits you, and it's basically like, damn, you know what? I really need to rethink my life choices and everything else that you're basically going through, basically like a drug addict going to rehab, and 3 months later, bam, you're back at it again. Anyway, moving on, the Tokyo District Country recently awarded a 440 million yen, or 333,600 in damages to C2 Power Pret Co. Limited. Honestly, yeah, you know what? Yeah, it almost sounds like the English version of Pret. Whatever. The creator and developer of the Kanko or Kantai collection game, after an individual defamed the franchise, and C2 hid Kensuke Tanaka by selling defamation merchandise and impersonating Tanaka's likeness. First off, moving on, the television anime adaptation of Masakazu Ishiguro's Heavenly Delusion is getting a simulcast in the US, streaming on Hulu, Star Plus in Latin America, and Disney Plus worldwide. Plus, there's going to be an English dub at a later date. You heard it. You heard it here first. Next, the Prince Charles Cinema in London is hosting multiple screenings of the classic film The End of Evangeline this April. So if you're in the area, be sure to check it out. And in more exciting news, the 35th anniversary screening of My Neighbor Totoro has earned over $250,000 in opening day in the United States. And if that wasn't enough, the Studio Ghibli Fest is taking place from March to November, with all kinds of screenings of classic Ghibli films like Spirited Away, Kiki's Delivery Service, Noska's of the Valley of the Wind, and Castle in the Sky, Princess Mononoke, The Wind Rises, and more. Plus, they've got bonus content like documentary series 10 Year Plus with Hayao Miyazaki, and lastly, the film Suzume has earned a total of over $109 million, surpassing the lifetime earnings of Weather With You. So, moving on, it looks like Any Plus Asia is restarting its airing of the Misfit of Demon King Academy Season 2 in July from the first episode. We all know the second season was delayed due to the increase in COVID-19 infections, So it's great that that it's finally restarting. Also, Anyone Asia is streaming the second season of the television anime of Petora Fuyahara's In Another World with My Smartphone. It's about a guy who basically, well, dies and is reincarnated in another world with his smartphone and basically was killed by God and everything else. Anyway, moving on. So, have you heard the latest news about the latest news in the manga world? It's getting wild. First up, Mizusawa's manga is getting a live-action film adaptation this year. The story follows a middle school softball player who learns the secret of her classmate who has a tail. I mean, how wild is that? But that's not all. ReZero is getting a manga adaptation of its fifth arc titled Stars the Engraved History. It'll be released on the Comic Alive Plus label of the Comic Walker website. What other manga craziness is going on? Well, Daichi Matsute and Makoto Fugetsu are doing manga adaptations of the ReZero light novel, and Yen Press is publishing those arcs. It's definitely an exciting time for manga fans. So make sure you check your eyes peeled, or keep your eyes peeled. Wait, keep your eyes peeled or check your eyes peeled. I really don't know. I really don't know. Basically like potato. Anyway, whatever. Moving on. There's also noise on the video game front. First off, Yu-Gi-Oh! Dual Cross smartphone game is ending its service on September 4th. That means no more dueling and no more crystals. But don't worry, refunds for unused crystals will be available starting September 5th. And after dueling isn't your thing, Nintendo has a brand new game coming out, The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. This 10-minute gameplay, which has also released a 10-minute gameplay about its awesome, or you could say about what's coming ahead. Plus, there's a new enemy called Construct that you'll have to battle against. Plus, there's a new Nintendo Switch OLED model, Pro controller and carrying case themed after the game. It launches on May 12th. And lastly, there's a new soccer game based on the manga Blue Lock coming in iOS and Android later this year. The game is free to play and optional purchases, and the manga is available digitally and in print. Plus, there's a new anime series and movie based on the manga, despite how it's, I guess, in my eyes, controversial anime and everything that's happening. Anyway, so there you have it about what's happening this week in gaming in a nutshell. Until next time, keep on gaming. Galactic!